Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Golden Nugget and Lackanen LCA stock. But before that, I want to share a little video saying, just a warning, but I do really seriously think Donald Trump's going to lose. And I'm going to be sharing this video with you guys who don't believe me, what they have to say about Donald Trump losing. So we're going to play this. And we're gonna see what happens. So I'll talk more about it. So let's begin.
Politico has put out a new poll along with Morning Consult indicating that the vast majority of Americans actually think the country is headed in the wrong direction. So only a quarter of voters said that the country is headed in the right direction, while 75% said things are pretty seriously or had pretty seriously gotten off on the wrong track, a record high for the Trump presidency. The 50-point gap also represents, according to Politico, the largest gulf since Trump took office in 2017. And just to give you an idea of where Trump's approval rating is at, he's at 39% approval, with 59% of voters disapproving of the job that he's done so far. There are more numbers, but Cenk, now is a good time to gloat because I know you want to.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. I'll take the mic. So first off, there is no incumbent on planet Earth winning an election down by 20 points in their approval ratings, 20 points underwater 4 months before an election. It would take several miracles for any candidate in that position to win. So I know this is heresy, you're not supposed to say it, because the establishment is wrong in both elections. In 2016, I said, buckle up, brace for impact, Trump can win. They're like, no, don't be ridiculous. We all agree that Hillary is the only person who can win. She's so great. Oh, he thinks Trump can win, right? Now they're doing the opposite mistake. Oh my God, he's down by 20, but I bet he magically wins because numbers aren't real. No, 59 to 39 approval ratings 4 months before an election. You're a goner, an absolute goner. So a meteor would have to hit. And so I don't care if you think I'm jinxing it. That's not how science and math and numbers work, okay? So, and part of the reason I tell you that is, one, most importantly, because it's true and you should know things that are true. The second is over panicking also leads to wrong results. Right? Oh my God, we got to pick. This already happened, but we got to pick the most safe candidate, the one that's the most Republican to beat Donald Trump. Oh, for God's sake! All right. Anyway, that mistake is gone. It's already been made. But there are others that come if you're going from the wrong set of assumptions, guys. Only a quarter of the country thinks we're headed in the right direction 4 months before an election. 75% of the country thinks we're headed in the wrong direction. Gone. No person in that situation has a chance of winning. So if it was the day before an election, I would tell you, I'll bet anything on planet Earth that he loses, right? The only thing is there's 4 months left, but 75-25 is unrecoverable. And by the way, Donald Trump said that we would get tired of winning. Are we tired of winning yet?
I mean, everything has been such a disaster. And by the way, I mean, I think he's realizing, based on how respondents in this study perceive coronavirus and how serious it really is, you are noticing a little bit of a difference in his tone and.
Okay, I'm gonna end it off there, but like I said, I predicted this would happen. I predicted that Trump will only win one term, and I think I'm gonna be right. If it wasn't for COVID-19, I guarantee you he would win. But because of COVID-19, he lost. It's that simple. He lost, and if I'm wrong, then I'll delete my channel. But if I don't want to delete my channel, I don't know what I would do if I'm wrong, but be a comment down below. I'll do something crazy if I'm wrong, but I'm not gonna be wrong on this. My gut feeling tells me that Donald Trump's gonna lose. So we'll see what happens though. So let's talk about the so far my research would be from Positive Investing. He done a pretty good job with a video on Golden Nugget, and I'll talk more about it. So yeah, obviously Golden Nugget is this. So this company right here is nothing more than a shell company. Their purpose is to basically acquire Golden Nugget. And just looking at Golden Nugget, it seems pretty awesome because they're already a profitable company, and the combined evaluation is somewhere around $1 billion, I believe. Yeah, around $1 billion. But the more it goes up, the more higher it goes. So, I mean, from a charting perspective, I'm assuming that Monday the stock's gonna run. I think that the stock is probably gonna break 1635 Monday. Probably in pre-market, and then head up higher and higher and higher. But again, that is my opinion. I don't know for sure. That's what I think is gonna happen. But again, I don't know for sure. This is not financial advice. I may play some. I may put like a couple hundred shares in there on Monday morning. It depends how much it runs. If this thing runs at $20, probably gonna stay away from it. If it goes up to like $16, $17, I might put a few hundred shares in for fun, because I think that I'm thinking that this stock is heading higher because, you know, they're profitable, and you know, and look at DraftKings. They are worth. So DraftKings has a worse balance sheet. They're not profitable, and they're worth $11.69 billion. This company with Golden Nugget combined is worth about, I believe, over $1 billion. So that's a huge difference between this company and DraftKings. So, and DraftKings is in sports betting. This is in real betting. So I would rather bet in real betting, like real casino betting, because that's way more addictive than sports betting. And this company is profitable. So, I mean, this is like a no-brainer in my opinion. But again, it's still a spec stock, but the valuation on it seems absolutely, seems pretty fair. But, you know, that's just my opinion. So, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of bullish on this company, just, you know, from simple research, but I'm definitely planning to do more research over the weekend, and I may make another video on Monday regarding this stock, so stay tuned, I guess. Anyways, wow, 8 minutes, so I'm going to just kill off the time by playing the rest of this video.
A change in messaging coming from his advisors. For instance, when it comes to masks, Kellyanne Conway just said that, quote, people are not wearing masks, and I don't think they're not wearing masks because the president of the United States is not wearing a mask. They're not wearing a mask because nobody's saying put the mask on, like Donald Trump, who does not encourage people to wear masks. Like,
that's the whole point. That's the whole point. You need the leader of the country to say, for God's sake, put a mask on, right? And he won't do it. And so Kellyanne Conway, you just made an argument for us. So look, why is he spiraling out of control? Already he had very little chance of winning. Already he was massively unpopular. So look, presidents normally fluctuate. They might dip a little bit under 50% approval ratings. They'll be above 50%. It'll go back and forth. Sometimes if things are going great, 60, 65%, right? The guy's gone above 50% maybe once or twice in his entire presidency. He's been underwater the whole time. 42% is a terrible number. He would brag about when he got up to 42%. So this guy didn't have much of a chance of winning in the first place, and now it's a debacle. Why? The country, 2/3 of the country is saying you handled George Floyd and the protests wrong. You're over the top racist. And 2/3 is a giant number when you're trying to get 50% of the country to vote for you, right? And so what does he do now? He called Black Lives Matter a symbol of hate. Oh, he said that if they're gonna paint Black Lives Matter in front of Trump Tower, that it's, quote, denigrating this luxury avenue. Just saying that Black Lives Matter denigrates the luxury of the avenue in front of his building, okay? He is over the top racist. And finally, it has gotten through to 2/3 of Americans who apparently are uncomfortable with it. Now on the coronavirus, you can't hide the fact that we lead the world in deaths. Forget the number of cases. We lead the world in deaths by a lot, okay? So we have 4% of the world's population. We have 25% of the world's coronavirus deaths. And Anna, in reality, we're seeing a lot of people without masks. It's true, and that's actually not even the latest numbers. Now we're above 130,000 dead. That is, remember when he was bragging, oh, it's only going to be 60,000 dead. Only 60,000 dead, but it turns out, of course, he was wrong. And we're at 130,000, and we're still peaking. We're not anywhere near a decline. So, all right, but in the last week, there's a really interesting poll. 89% of Americans said they wore a mask at some point. So 89% of Americans realized it's bad. I really should wear a mask at a minimum, because the doctors are probably not lying, right? And he's going hard at that 11% who are stupid enough to listen to him. You do not win elections with 11%. That's not how.
Oh, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can watch the last 30 seconds if you want, but I'm going to end it here, and have a great day. Bye.